If you have come here to listen to some God of War Ragnarok theories, you've come to the right place. Welcome God of War fans, my name is Shane Static, and today I am going to be discussing, will Kratos go to Valhalla? And hit the like button if you're just as excited for God of War Ragnarok as I am. Okay, here we go. Alright, we all know Kratos is the man. I mean, the God of War series would not be God of War without Kratos. And the future of God of War Ragnarok would not last without Kratos around. Okay, now that's out of the way, let's talk about the realms of God of War Ragnarok. Okay, so according to God of War Ragnarok director Eric Williams and God of War legend Cory Barlog, all the realms in Norse mythology and in God of War will be available at some point in God of War Ragnarok, which makes me super excited. We get to explore all the new realms such as Vanaheim, Asgard, Svartalfheim, and for me personally, I'm super excited to see Vanaheim, especially since how cool it looked outside Freya's window in God of War 2018, and we don't know much about it in mythology. But one realm in particular is making my mind turn of how Kratos and Atreus will get there, and that realm is Asgard. So during God of War 2018, when we're in the realm travel room, when we put our cursor over Asgard, it literally says Odin prevents travel to this realm, and the rune will never work to get there. So, this makes me very curious. How are we going to travel to Asgard if we're not able to? Well, yes, you can say that we might find a new rune that helps us travel to Asgard, or maybe Tyr's going to help us out. Yes, I can get on the Tyr bandwagon because, yeah, it makes sense. We rescue Tyr from his imprisonment in what kind of looks like Svartalfheim, so he kind of owes us, right? I mean, it kind of looks like Tyr doesn't really like Kratos all that much. I mean, it might be all the bloodshed over the years, but Tyr, you owe us. But what if Tyr isn't the way we get to Asgard? Is there any other way? Well, I have a very crazy theory that might come true in God of War Ragnarok, and might be the only way Kratos gets into the walls of Asgard. Stay tuned. So right quick, I just wanted to bring up Raised Energy by Rep Sports. I am an ambassador for the brand, and to be completely honest, I really do love their stuff, especially their energy drinks, which have 0 sugars, 0 carbs, 0 artificial dyes, and there is absolutely no crash whatsoever. Have you ever had an energy drink and after you're just jittery and still can't focus on what you're doing? Well, my favorite part about Raise is that it does not give you the jitters, but makes you focus and controlled. You have the energy you are looking for and the mental focus that most energy drinks lack pretty hard. Actually, as we speak, I'm actually drinking a Galaxy Burst, and it tastes friggin' awesome. And I love all their other products too, like their pre-workout, because I'm getting a little chunky, but that's besides the point. Their Raise on the go if I don't want a carbonated beverage. Their sleep formula, which is awesome because I don't sleep very well pretty much my entire life, and it helps me really get the sleep. So if you'd like to try some for yourself, there's a link in the description to Rep Sports page. But how about save some money as well? At checkout, use my promo code SHAYNE, SHAYNE, and save 15% off your total purchase. So give Raise a try when you're looking for that kick in your ass, whether you are an athlete, a gamer, or just someone to look to wake up in the morning or get through the rest of your day. Okay, back to the video. So the Valkyries that we defeat in God of War 2018 might have something to do with it. So the Valkyries in Norse mythology are female beings that are also known as choosers of the slain. After every battle, the chosen few warriors that died during battle that showed glory would be swept up by the Valkyries and taken to the Norse afterlife. One of 2 realms to be exact actually, one being the more well-known Valhalla, which is a hall dedicated to Odin that has all of his dead warriors getting ready for Ragnarok. And also the lesser known Folkvang that actually is dedicated to Freya, and it's actually a field. Freya actually hand chooses each of the dead warriors to go to her field. Interesting, huh? Well, I actually have a theory that Folkvang may come into play in God of War Ragnarok. If you want to hear more about it, hit right here. So in God of War 2018, after defeating the Valkyries, they say they owe us an eternal debt to Kratos and Atreus for releasing them from their physical form. So why is this even important? Well, I think in God of War Ragnarok, we're gonna put this eternal debt into good use. I think the Valkyries will take Kratos to Valhalla. So I think this will happen one of 2 ways. So the first way, I think Kratos and Atreus will come up at the end of a battle. On the battlefield, choosing the worthy slain is a Valkyrie. It really could be any one of them. I kind of think it might be Sigrun, but any of them would work. So Kratos then will put the eternal debt into good use and have the Valkyrie take him behind the walls of Asgard into Valhalla. I was also kind of thinking we get into a huge battle with a bunch of humans and then Valkyries will come in after the battle, but either one works. But the even crazier theory is Kratos will get to Valhalla by dying. I know it's a crazy theory, but stick with me. So what is the most anticipated boss fight coming in God of War Ragnarok? Thor. I think Thor is going to have a hand in this. And no, I don't think Thor can take Kratos by himself. I think he's going to have some other Aesir with him for an unfair advantage. But the end will be the same. Kratos will die, but not forever. He will be chosen by a Valkyrie and brought to Valhalla. I mean, we all know Kratos. He's not going down without a fight. And he's one of the greatest warriors literally that ever lived. So who is more worthy? I know there is the Kratos immortal thing going on, but the directors Eric Williams and God of War legend Cory Barlog has not told us much about this yet. Maybe there is some kind of kink in Kratos' immortality armor, kind of like Baldur and Mistletoe, but only time will tell. So what do you think about this theory? I know it's crazy, but what do you think about it? Do you agree? Do you think it's possible? Or do you think I'm way off? Tell me in the comments down below, and let's discuss it. My name is Shane Static, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.